right. Let me bring on board Shrikant Chauhan of Kotak Securities, who's been waiting by very patiently. Thank you so much, Shrikant. It's just that kind of a day, right? What are the levels you're looking out for? 2.5% lower. Can we hold?
Yeah, no problem. I can understand. Because in this type of market, what is important is that what is happening in terms of economy related issues and maybe global macros and all. But technically, the market has broken important support level 24,000 decisively without any like pullback and all. So it clearly indicates that we are heading lower. But at the same time, 23,800 acted as major support when the market has started this rally. So we need to see that whether the market is breaking and closing below this 23,800 or not, because right now the market is down nearly 500 points. And whenever we see sell off more close to 400 points, 450 points, we see some rebound in the market. So I am of the view that we can again see the levels of maybe 24,000 or maybe 24,200 in the best case scenario in the near future. But the way the fall has happened, I think we are heading towards the levels of maybe 23,500 in next few weeks of time, maybe 1 or 2 weeks of time. And in the very short term, in one or 2 days of time, we can see some rebound in the market.
Okay, so a rebound and thereafter a test of 23,500. Is that the way one reads it?
Correct, absolutely.
Okay, and which will be the sectors which will outperform, underperform? If you can give us some flavor around your view with regard to sectors.
So again, oil sensitives will come under pressure. And in that, we can expect weakness in Indigo. We can expect weakness in maybe capital goods or those companies which are sensitive to the Middle East business like Larsen. There also we can see some weakness because all these stocks rallied during this last 2 months of time. But now because of this specific news flow, I think we can see again good amount of liquidation of long position or profit taking in these companies. So Indigo, Larsen, HPCL, BPCL, this type of stocks can fall further. We can expect activity in large cap private banks, not PSU banks. Private banks, they are showing tremendous strength. Currently, of course, they are down along with the overall weakness in the market. But in case if there is any rebound, then we can bet on HDFC Bank as well as ICICI Bank from current levels. We can expect at least 3-4% sort of upward activity in the near future.
Okay. And Shrikant, since you are expecting to see a recovery in the market or turnaround rather in such a short time frame, other than some of the stocks that you've spoken about, how best should our viewers be prepared to face that kind of spike that we're seeing? In terms of, I'm asking you this question, is what should they buy today and keep ready for that spike that you're expecting to see in the next couple of days?
No, I think, see, like what we can do is that we can keep a stop loss at 23,800 on a closing basis. And we should look for adding those stocks where we saw performance. And if we consider the performance of last, let's say 1 month, then in that private banks did really well. In that ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, there we saw good amount of strength. Already metal stocks have fallen to their extreme levels from the highs. We can expect further more weakness, but in that particular space, we like aluminium stocks. So like Hindalco, Nalco, they're also, even at these levels, if there is a like specific view of taking short-term trade, then with a stop loss at 23,800 on a closing basis, we may even look at buying Hindalco as well as Vedanta Aluminium at current levels. There we are expecting some upside. Apart from that, few capital market related stocks. In that, we like Angel as well as we like few AMC companies in that HDFC, AMC as well as NAM India. I think these are the stocks where we can expect some buying interest in this current fall. But most of the capital goods have reached to their fair values in this particular up move. So there we can expect further more weakness. Auto stocks will remain more and more sensitive to the overall performance of the crude prices. So in case crude prices remains at $78-80, then we can expect again one more round of downward trend in all the auto companies. There we are bullish with a long-term view, but with a very short-term view, again, because of the rise in crude prices, we can expect some weakness. So I think there are very few stocks where we can take long bets like metals and private banks.
Srikanth, how do you look at the PSU banking space? That's the most hit today. If you look at the PSU banking index is down nearly 2.76%. The SBIs and other companies, how do you look at them?
So there also we are expecting further more pain. The reason is because in this rally, if we consider their relative strength, then they were completely underperforming. They were relatively underperforming to the overall performance of the bank nifty. And that was the clear indication that in case if there is any weakness in the market, then we can expect sharp weakness in all the PSU banks. And today we are witnessing the similar sort of activity. So I am of the view that from here, Bank of Baroda, which is currently around 240, there we can expect weakness up to at least 220 or 210 in the near future. So the possibility of 10 to 8 to 10% is not ruled out. For PNB also, there also we are expecting some weakness, but PNB is relatively better than other PSU banks. PNB is down today. It is close to 101, 102 sort of levels. But there we are expecting at least 96, 97 sort of levels. But Canara Bank and State Bank, I think these are the two stocks where we can expect good amount of weakness in the near future.